Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ben from JBM Sports Media coming to you guys with another MLB recap slash review. I'm really excited to be doing this one. We had a lot of great results today, a lot of great games to be quite fair. And I mean, we have to start off in ATL. I think it's the only way, it's the right way right here. The Braves walk it off, Dominic Smith. And if you guys want to play what I said in the last video, I said we were going to get a walk-off home run today. Guess what? We got that due to Don Smith. The Royals were up in this game 2-0. Carlos Estevez came in for the save. He jobbed effortlessly. Yeah, that was really bad. I mean, he could be jobber of the day for that alone, but stay tuned for the jobber of the day and the players of the day because we kind of switched it up. I have a little bit of update with it. Stay tuned for that. But like I said, for the most of this game, the fucking Braves were not really in it. The offense wasn't in it. Reynaldo Lopez pitched pretty good, but for the most part, Michael Wacha kind of controlled it, and the Royals were doing what they had to do until they couldn't at the most important moment, closing out the game. And it's pretty cool seeing Dominic Smith hitting this walk-off grand slam and winning it for the Braves because if you guys don't know, his mom passed away a few weeks ago due to her battle with cancer. And it's just, I mean, it's really ties the heart together with everything. It ties the heart together with the sport, personal life, and I could only imagine how that felt for Dom Smith after everything he's been through. God rest his mother's soul, but that's just it's a beautiful thing for him specifically, and more strength to him, more power to him, more positivity to him, because yeah, it was a moment that I know he'll never forget. For the Braves, though, now starting off 2-0 compared to how they started off last year. I think they started off 0-7 to be fair, and now they're starting off 2-0. This is what the Braves fans need to see, especially after last year's rough start, and I'm glad that they're doing that. KC 0-2 though, not ideal, but still the start of the regular season. We have 160 more games to go, but regardless, want to say great win for the Atlanta Braves coming back. But not even just that, great moment for Dominic Smith, and one that his family will cherish for a long time. But next game that we will be talking about is the Astros coming back and beating the Los Angeles Angels. Final score of 11-9. The Astros put up that 8 spot, and they just, man, this is the saying that sometimes you think, are the Astros inevitable? Well, they made it look like that today. I mean, look, Carlos Correa did his thing. Paredes did his thing. If you get all the contributions from the Astros players offensively, it's just going to be up to their bullpen and their pitching more so. And if they can hold on to it, because the Angels did enough offensively. I mean, they put up 9 runs, but their bullpen shit the bed big time. But you got to credit the Astros hitters as well. I mean, they have the experience. They know the moment. Like, if anything, they know the moment better than a lot of other players in this league. So that's why you got to give them a lot of credit, obviously. But shout out the Astros winning this game. They're now 1-2. The Angels fall to 2-1, but it was such a winnable game for the Los Angeles Angels, and I think they're gonna be kicking themselves for letting this one slide, especially because they know that they could have started off 3-0 the season, and that would have been very interesting to say the least, especially if you're an Angels fan. But like I said, big ups to the Astros for winning this game. Next game that we will be talking about is the Blue Jays walking it off in 11 innings, extra inning game right here, beating the A's. Coming back, I think they were 6-2. They were down 6-2. Shane Langeliers hit that grand slam, and I ain't gonna lie, I saw that, and he went to go get that pitch down. He went to go get it, and he got it all right. The Blue Jays, however, came back. A little bit of Vlad, a little bit of Alejandro Kirk, a little bit of Dalton Varsho, a little bit of everybody contributing for the Toronto Blue Jays. And look, if there's one thing we can't question about the Blue Jays is their offense are going to put the ball in play, and they're going to produce. It's whether the pitching could stop them. When it comes to talking about the athletics more so, there's one thing I said in their season projection video, I'll say again. Can that bullpen withstand? Can that pitching withstand? Because if it can't withstand moments like this when they're facing good AL opponents, or let alone good opponents in the MLB, they're not going to make it far. They're not this team that can make the playoffs. I don't think that's the case. Offensively, can they be top 5, top 3 even, potentially. But if their pitching isn't holding it down, then that's a massive issue. And I think that's where good teams, let alone above average teams, are going to be able to exploit the ace pitching. Just being real when it comes to the ace pitching right there. But Akamoto, I'm very, I wouldn't say shocked, but I'm very surprised, not shocked, but surprised, I guess, of how patient he looks up there and how composed he looks up there at the plate. I thought he was going to take a little bit to get used to, but he said, nah, not at all. I got this under my bag, and y'all should know me by now, even though we don't. But look, he did good. Vlad did good. Like I said, Kirk, Barcho, Ernie Clement walked it off with that walk-off single or double. Look, Blue Jays right now, starting off the season 2-0 with back-to-back walk-offs. Vibes are high. Vibes are high for the Blue Jays to start off the year. Next game we want to talk about. Oh, Brew, why are you talking about the Twins beating the O's 4-1? Because I can't believe the Orioles left as many people as they did on base. Because, look, the Orioles had multiple opportunities to win this game, but they just couldn't do it. They had the bases loaded. I mean, the Twins hit that 2-run shot with Royce Lewis, As long as Royce Lewis is healthy, guys, but that's a big if right there. If Royce Lewis is healthy, if Royce Lewis is on the field, they can be all right offensively, but, I mean, the O's sold my parlay, guys. The O's sold my parlay. They sold my parlay bad. Oh, my gosh. I think they were the only leg I needed, but they jobbed me to infinity and beyond, and, hate to see it. But regardless, Todd Bradley pitched really good. Kyle Bradish did until he didn't. The velo started ticking down from him, and I think that could be because of the weather. Looked like it was pretty cold there. I will say this, though. The Twins, just keep Royce Lewis healthy. For the love of everything, please keep Royce Lewis healthy. Training staff, make sure this guy's good. I don't want to see this guy injured. I don't want to see no more excuses for this guy. Please and thank you. Like I said, though, Taj Bradley did pitch really good, so shout out to him. Next game, we'll talk about Brew, you're going to talk about the Cardinals and not talk about your Brewers? Kind of not. But I do want to give a massive shout-out to the Cardinals, though, because they were leading this game, I believe, 4-0. They jobbed it in the 9th inning. The Rays came back and tied it 4-4. The Rays, in the top of the 10th, took the lead 5-4. But J.J. Weatherholt, if there's one thing I did say about this Cardinals season is their one excitement point is J.J. Weatherholt. Their one excitement point, I will repeat it one more time, is J.J. Weatherholt, because this kid is obviously very talented. He's a very talented ball player. And I think you saw it with a 2-run single to walk it off. They obviously have a lot of faith in this kid, and rightfully so. Like I said, there's no way in my mind I could deny that as long as this kid is healthy and on the field, he could produce for this Cardinals team and more. Just keeping it $150. But, I mean, Griffin Jax really jobbed this game for the Rays. Man, the Rays. Come on, bro. What are y'all doing? Y'all can't be losing to the Cardinals like this. Come on, bro. Come on. I took y'all plus 2.5. Thank you guys so much for covering, especially after you guys were down 4-0. Come on. How are you guys jobbing like this? This is putrid by the Rays. Yeah, shout out to the Cardinals, though. I will give them a little bit of a shout out because they did what they had to do. They did what they had to do, absolutely. One thing I will say now, before we get into the players of the day, I narrow it down to players of the day. I'm going to do one pitcher and one hitter, and then obviously the jobber of the day. So let's start off with should we start off with the pitcher? Yep, I should. Pitcher of the day today got to go to Randy Vasquez right here. Hold on, let me see if I can put myself. Yep, Randy Vasquez right here, picking up the W in the decision column against the Tigers. 3-0, the Padres won. And he pitched 6 innings of work, only allowed 2 hits, 0 earned runs, and 8 strikeouts. Brilliant day on the mound by Randy Vasquez. So I got to give him a player of the day. Have to give it to him. The other guy, I mentioned him already, Dominic Smith. Obviously, he proved me right saying that there was going to be a walk-off home run today. Grand slam. Braves come back and win it. Dom Smith, you will get a player of the day today. Congratulations, my friend. Who will be the jobber of the day? Oops, sorry about that. Not Dom Smith. Dom Smith will not be. Reese McGuire. 0-for-3, struck out twice, and he got pinch hit for Cuero because he allowed, I believe, 8 stolen bases by the Brewers. Reese McGuire's a jobber, guys. I don't even know why he's still on the team, if I could be honest. He's an absolute jobber. I have to give him a jobber of the day. How do you allow a team to steal 8 bases from you. Let me just be correct and see if that's 8 bases right here. Actually doing this on the fly right here, so you guys don't quote me on it and I'm wrong like a jobber. Let me just make sure. The Brewers stole, I do believe it was 8 bases. Okay. 7 bases. Excuse me, 7 bases. But regardless, jobber of the day. And I mean, like I said, I don't know how you're having a team right now, bro. Gotta be honest. It looks like the Guardians are gonna beat the Mariners right now. It's 3-2. Sharon Armstrong is coming in to close it out for the Guardians. So looks like they will be straight. And yeah, I think it was a great day of baseball in general. The Brewers beat the White Sox 6-1. The Mets walked it off with Luis Robert walk-off home run. So there was 2, both by NL East teams. Giants got swept by the Yankees. Yeah, Giants, not a good start right there. I love seeing this baseball being played, and I love seeing baseball being back in general. Obviously, if you guys have any thoughts in the comment section, I'll leave it down below. We read all comments here at JBM Sports Media. Till next time, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.